Hi everyone. Today's video is all about those on this twin flame journey and who are feeling ignored by their twin flame. So let's understand why twin flames feel ignored by each other. Energetically, it's not that your twin flame is not recognizing you or he or she doesn't want to be with you. It's because of physical body's limitation. You have certain contracts, you carry certain beliefs, your upbringing has been in certain ways, right? Plus the karmic baggage, the past life karmas, and all those things that everyone carries. All these things, if they remain unhealed, they turn into a karmic baggage which creates stress. If the stress continues for a very long time, it turns into a trauma. Now, what happens when a person is traumatized on the twin flame journey? Person starts the twin flame journey, then all these suppressed traumas, suppressed emotions, they come to the surface through the triggers. Now, triggers could be from anyone. Now, let's see two scenarios. At one point, person A becomes aware of twin flame journey, spirituality, and all those things. That person starts twin flame journey slowly, gradually. This person comes to know about the traumas, suppressed emotions, blocks, karmic baggage, past life karma, and all those things. The reason could be finances, upbringing, misaligned beliefs. It could be anything. Because of XYZ reason, this person is not willing to choose to do deep inner work. Now, this person is already triggered. This person is aware enough to start the journey in full-fledged. This person is simply not willing to choose to work on themselves. So now in this case, what happens? This person's mind, body, brain is not able to process trauma effectively. The body is unable to get aligned. The brain is unable to get aligned. And ultimately, the mind is unable to get aligned with the soul. So in this case, this is reflected by this person's twin flame. Now, this person's twin flame, either he or she will run away, or they will ignore this person, or they might abandon them. Now, let's see the second scenario. A person B, let's say person B. This person is aware enough to start their journey, and now this person is doing a deep inner work with a therapist, coach, a mentor, or guide, and then this person is slowly, gradually getting aligned to their mind, body, and spirit. If they are working on their trauma, if they are working on their past lives, and they are balancing their karmic baggages, then this person's mind, body, and soul will be aligned. And this exactly will be reflected from their twin flames. Now, what is the difference in both these cases? In person A's case, a person is aware but not willing enough to choose to work on themselves. That means they know they require the inner work. They know that they have to do the work to get aligned themselves. They know that without doing a deeper inner work, they can't get aligned with their mind, body, and soul. So now in this case, they are ignoring their knowing, right? So in this case, this ignorance will be reflected from their twin flame. In person B's case, this person is not ignoring themselves. They know that they are having some issues and they are working on it, right? They are working on those issues. the chances are they may feel ignored and they may not feel ignored by their twin flames. Okay. Now the third scenario, let's say the person B is also doing the inner work and still they are being ignored by their twin flame. Now in this case, person B has to realize that because of the physical limitations, that twin flames are also having their individual brain, individual body brain chemistry, that twin flames can also have the karmic baggage, somatic issues, traumatic issues, past life issues. Now, in this case, when a person B is realizing that my twin flame is also having these issues and it's okay if they have these issues, and I respect my twin flame's journey as well as my journey, but it doesn't change the fact that we are twin flames. It doesn't change the fact that I have to keep going, keep doing my own work. Acknowledging these things, a person B continues their journey by doing the deep inner work. Again, what was being ignored by person B's twin flame will get reflected to person B again. What was being ignored by person B's twin flame, person B acknowledges that, and this person is continuing his or her journey by doing deep inner work. I would like to mention deep inner work, it's not just emotional work, it includes so many other factors like trauma healing, intergenerational trauma healing, financial healing, emotional healing, physical healing, past life regression therapy, Akashic healing. So many modalities will be required because twin flame journey is not one size fits all, right? So some people may require 2 or 3 modalities, but according to the baggage, the upbringing, and psychological issues, the person may require more than 2 to 3 modalities. So now, as I said, when the person B acknowledges the ignorance of twin flame and works on that, that exactly will be reflected from this person B's twin flame. Now the question is how long this person B needs to work on themselves. So the answer depends upon your upbringing, your childhood traumas, your karmic baggage, past life issues, psychological issues. No one knows how long. That's why we call it a divine timing. Being on this twin flame journey, our job is to walk on this path, not to reach to the destination. We are here to experience the separation. By experiencing the separation, how one can achieve the union is the journey. Not achieving the union itself is the journey. That's not the journey. Experiencing the separation, walking on this path of inner work, step by step achieving inner union and allowing this inner union to unfold itself in the physical union is the journey. I hope this makes sense. Thank you so much. I'll see you around.